Empty bottles of red wine laying on the floor from last night. We got a little drunk, yeah. Now I'm a little numb. Spending hours by your bedside, talking till it's dark out somehow. Can get you off my.
Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Snack Cackle Talk. And I am your host, Lacey. I am so super duper excited to be here today. Today is Relationship Saturday, and I'm not going to speak on a topic today. I'm not going to go through my cards today. Today, we are celebrating Snack Cackle Talk's second year anniversary. So I am so excited to share that with you guys. Um, I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to jump on board. I know I'm late, but I was trying to go and get me some balloons to kind of help me bring in this celebration. And I also got me a little treat. So, yes. Today is all about Snack Cackle Talk and the journey that it took for me to get to where I am today. And all of that is thanks to you guys, because without you guys, I never, ever would have been in this spot where I am at today. Okay. I know that for a lot of people, it may not be much to you, but it is everything to me. And I appreciate everything, everybody's views, everybody's stars, everybody's hearts, everybody's comments, everybody's thumbs up, notifications, words of advice, volunteering to help me get set up. Um, Everybody that come on my show that in the beginning that spoke with me, I appreciate everyone. So, with that being said, so all of this with Snack Hackle Talk was just a verbal dream. Okay, it was just a verbal dream between myself and my husband, and then I shared it with Monica, and we went from there. And everybody was like, y'all talk a lot. Y'all should start a little podcast. And we'll. And everybody thought I was playing, but I was not playing. I jumped right into action, and I have not looked back ever since. Okay. No, I did not know diddly squat to fart of what I was doing. I didn't have a clue. And I won't lie, it showed. So we're gonna I don't have my video clips, but you guys are more than welcome to um cue your attention to YouTube, Snack Cackle Talk, Cackle with a K, and you will see all of my videos. Starting, I have my playlist available to make it easy for you. And I have my season one, season two. I think I got a couple of videos of my season three. And then after that, I went live. So, and everything else is just practically history. So, I just want to do a recap with y'all on all the fun that I had, um, and everything like that. Okay. So, let me get all of that set up real quick. Well, I have it ready. Um, TikTok, I wonder if I can share my page with y'all. I'm definitely going to try and uh, see if I can share my page with y'all, share what I'm looking at on here so that y'all can actually go back and look at. I'm so embarrassed. Look at all of my amateur all of my amateur videos. They were wonderful, wonderful conversations, wonderful topics, super duper funny, and everything like that. So I'm trying to see if I have a way of sharing. See if I can share my screen with you guys. I hope that I can. Uh, nope, that's not it. Oh man. Well, well, well. Well, y'all, I was hopeful. I was really trying to, I was trying to share. Um, let's just see. I'm trying to see if I can share my screen with y'all so that y'all can. It won't let me. I'm sure there's a way because I'm quite sure that I have done this before in Wirecasting. Um, I'm I know I have done it before. Can you hear me now? Um, so I wanted to share with you guys my 2 year recap of Snack Cackle Talk. Okay, for those of you that only watch me on Facebook and only watch me on TikTok, um, you will get a glimpse of my thumbnails that can kind of guide you to the full videos that are on YouTube. Okay, there's absolutely no way that I can put all that on here because I have over 200 videos. Hello, and that does include shorts. Okay, so let's get started. So, the very first video that I put together was my introduction. Okay, so that don't count. But outside of that, okay, outside of that, the very first video that I believe that I did was I think it was the first time. Okay, yes, it was my first time video that I did. And for those of you that watched that segment with me, oh my gosh. So my walls were bare. I was new in my office, and we only had, like, we didn't have any art or anything like that, and all I had at that time was a futon and a desk and a computer and my phones and stuff, and big shadows in the background. We had our big shadows in the background on the wall the entire time because we had no idea what we were doing. But the two of us, myself and Monica, we shared our first time experience with you guys. Uh, so that I guess to kind of break the ice, you know, on sharing our relationship, sharing a piece of ourselves with you guys. So, and I was using small little video clippings. If any of you guys remember the wood, that's what that little video photo is right there, is when they had their first time experience of losing their virginity. So that was my very first episode. Okay. um, my next episode, if I'm not mistaken, after that one, um, let's see, what was it? Okay, that's the same one. Oh, that's the same one too. Oh, okay. Well, I have no idea. I think I got them out of order, but I'll just go through them as I click on them. Okay. So on episode number 4, we did the Coach Your Partner to Great Sex. Okay. I actually enjoyed that episode. And Monica and myself, like I said, the video movie clip that you see right here is from Strictly Business. And I guess Wayman, was that his name, Wayman? He didn't really, like, he knew how to have intercourse, how to have sex, but he only knew one way, and that was the drill sergeant way, basically. how his previous girlfriend was telling him and drilling him how to have sex. So Halle Berry kind of introduced him to something new. So that's what episode 4 was about. And Miss Monica said that she did not want to coach her partner. She want her partner to already come with the experience. But me, myself, I think I had that, I chose that topic simply because from personal experience, I myself was not experienced. And it would take a patient person to want to teach me how to have sex when I was younger. Even though I had a daughter, I did not know how to have sex. So so that was the purpose of that, because you do have a lot of people that under certain circumstances, they may not know how to have sex. They're just laying there like I was, not participating and not being guided. Okay. So the next one that we did after that, like I said, I'm just gonna click on them. Okay. Okay, so number 3 episode was my first trip to the sex store. Okay, so if you guys have never been to a novelty store, I will say that it is a trip worth taking at least once in your life. I myself, I took that trip twice, and the first time was extremely funny. um and I want to tell you guys the story again so bad, but at the same time I want you guys to go and watch the video and experience me sharing that story on my video. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. But it was super duper funny. I did go with my sister, my cousin, and my husband to that store for the first time, and I had no idea what I was walking into. And they had a ball laughing at me. Okay. I will say that. Um, let's see. Another video that we did was okay, episode 6. Call him Daddy. So that was us celebrating our first Christmas at Snack Cackle Talk. And that episode was about women calling their spouse or their man daddy, or their man requiring that from them to be called daddy. Okay. And I myself do not call my husband daddy. I did call my husband daddy one time, and it straight up killed the whole bud. I couldn't, I just couldn't. The whole sexual experience was ruined. could I could not do that. But for those of you, because I did have a nurse that told me that she does call her husband daddy, and her husband in turn calls her mama. So I just want to hear from you guys, like, if that's something that y'all do, why do you do it, and what do you get out of being called that? That's what I want to know. But me myself, it was weird when it came out my mouth, and I ain't said it since. um okay, so another one that we did was we did the cooch entitlement, and the video profile that we have right here is Bill Bellamy's movie. Oh goodness, what's the name of this movie? I can't even remember now. How to Be a Player. How to Be a Player. Uh, so the reason why I chose that as my headliner for Cooch Entitlement is because of the ease at which Bill Bellamy felt he felt entitled to these women's cooch, because they gave him that sense of entitlement. And so he was a ladies' man, and he felt entitled to all women's cooch. And I did put my husband on the spot with this episode of asking him if he ever felt like he was entitled with me. So that was I enjoyed that topic as well. I thought it was funny. Now, during the time of us making these first videos, it was a real struggle. It was a real struggle, because a lot of the times, and you'll hear me say it in a lot of the videos, if y'all go back and y'all watch those video clippings, you'll hear me get frustrated or whatever it may be, because we had to constantly film our videos twice. Mr. Wilson was our cameraman. And if it wasn't a phone, it was him walking in and out of the room, closing the door, just little tidbit things, the TV in the background, because he has the TV on, and we're forgetting that when we start, the TV's still running. So it was a pure struggle. I cannot make this up. I cannot. But Cooch Entitlement, I feel like that was a good video, and it still is a good video for people to watch, because what makes men feel like they're entitled to the cooch, and what makes a woman continue to give that sense of entitlement to the man even after it's ended? That was pretty much the question. Okay. Let's see. Another one that we did WAP. Now, y'all know what WAP is, okay? Cardi B said it best. That's exactly what it is, okay? That's exactly the intent of that video segment, okay? And I see, at this point, you see my background, I got those sneakers in my background. So that was one of my first pieces of art. Yeah, I actually thought it was like pretty cool, to buy those shoes. And then once I started putting my office together, it clashed. My office was supposed to be a kickback thing, but I didn't find besides those shoes, I couldn't find no kickback art. So all the art that I found was not that. Not that. Very feminine art is what I ended up with, and I'm in love with my art. But it didn't the shoe things clash. And if you see in my background that I'm in right now, I had those shoes was over here. I'm sorry about my balloons. Um, but those shoes was right over here on the wall. And I just recently took those down and gave those away. Even though I did love them, I did love them, but I gave them away um, because they clashed in my office. But this video, what wet ass pee. I do not say the P word, y'all. That is a nasty word. But I don't say that word. But anyway, I was just basically asking how did a woman know, or how did a man know if a woman had that? And then I threw in the term the juicy J. The juicy Jana is a terminology that I also threw in there. And the definition for what I gave for those, if I'm not mistaken, because this was 2 years ago, but the wet ass pee was a girl that didn't necessarily have to be lubricated to get started, you know. Uh, so you can kind of call her wet, but the juicy Jana was the female that, although she may have to be lubricated to get started, like she might not necessarily be wet to start out, but after you got her started, she was she stayed that way continuously, and she flowed naturally without any further assistance. Okay. Um that's basically what the difference was. And then I asked if if women knew which one they might have had, if guys knew the difference between females. So that's what that video was about. If you're just now hopping on this feed, y'all go ahead and take a moment out of your day and subscribe to the channel. I have on TikTok, I have gone on ahead and set my one goal for a subscription. That is my goal, to get at least one subscriber. Other than that, I welcome you guys to at least follow me, though. Follow me for more content, because I'm on here every Saturday, except for last Saturday. Whenever I have to go out of town, that's the only time I'm pretty much not on here. But I'm on all platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok as Snap Cackle Talk. And that is Cackle with a K. Okay, so moving right along. Outside of that, I did a video for episode 7 of why I was mute. And I did that video because I don't feel like it's necessary to make noise in the bedroom. And if you are my partner, and like I say multiple times in my videos, that Mr. Wilson got the short end of the stick, I will shush you if I feel like you're too loud. Or if it's outrageous, I'm be like, what are you doing? Because it'll turn me off. It will turn me off, okay? No joke, it will turn me off. But other than that, though, if a man just has to moan, okay, I get it. But too much is too much. So I explain why I am a mute person, basically, in that video. Okay. Just representing, because I'm not the only one. There are a lot of people that are actually mute in the bedroom. So that's why I did it. Okay, so another one, let's see. Another one that we did. Okay, so we did the 90-day rule. And that 90-day rule has been out for ages. for ages that 90-day rule has been out. And so I was just kind of bringing it back to the forefront, especially since Think Like a Man highlighted it in this movie. Um, Steve Harvey highlighted the 90-day rule in his movie in Think Like a Man. So I felt it was justified to bring that on back to the forefront for those that are not thinking about a 90-day rule in their relationships or whatever. I still feel like that rule applies. It should be applied. It it should hold substance in men and females. I know men don't think about it, but they should, especially those that have money and fall victim all the time. Then they might want to enlist that 90-day rule before they start distributing funds. I'm just saying. Let's see. Other than that, okay, so on this one right here, this was part of my season 3. In my season 3, I was venturing out on my own during that time. Because I wasn't at work. I was off from work for like 8 months. So I just kind of did my own thing during that time. And I did When the Bow Breaks with Regina Hall and Morris Chestnut. I can't remember the other young lady's name, but that is a wonderful movie. And so I chose that movie in representation of, people that look for surrogacy, and it highlights the issues that it puts on relationships. Also, I also chose that not so much as focusing on the surrogacy part, but focusing on just anyone that's in an abusive relationship in general, you know, because the young lady was also in an abusive relationship. I don't know if I can't remember if they was married or not, but it was abusive. So it was just pretty much to highlight um, domestic violence when the bow breaks and everything like that. And I think that was like a late night session. And so as you see in the background, my art starts to change. I got more shoes. I got my favorite woman up there in the background. Um, and I think in the corner over there, my snack cackle sign had just not too long ago, had been finished during that time. My husband did that piece of art for me. He drew the lips and put the name on the lips and painted the background orange for me. And then the people that I did speak with on my page during that time, I had them to sign it. Because it was hard for me to get people to come, it wasn't hard to schedule people. It was hard to get them to come because they would schedule, but then they wouldn't show up. So I just opted not to have visitors on my show just due to the inconsistency of it all. And so that's why you don't see that many signatures on there. Because at that point I had stopped accepting visitors because I had done invited like several, and they promise to show up and they make the appointments but not show up. So there you go. But I think now that I have reached 2 years, I'll just have my family sign it in honor of support for my channel, and let that be that. Because it's now meaningful. That's a meaningful piece of art for me because my husband did it for me. Um, let's see. So I didn't put all of my thumbnails up there. So I'm going to take that off of there really quick and make me bigger again. Okay, so but yeah, my other videos that I did during that era, Like I said, I have a ton of videos. Also, we did one for Talking Dirty. We did a part one that was me by myself because Monica originally told me that she wasn't going to be able to make it. So I did the Talking Dirty segment by myself. And soon as I got done, my doorbell rang and it was Monica. So I put Monica in the hot seat and made her do her Talking Dirty segment, part two. Um, and I think on that one, I think they made me blush about something about talking dirty because I don't talk dirty either. That's too much talking in the bedroom. But I gave my reasons for uh, why I did that. Okay. Also, I had a segment on how to rekindle the freak, and that was episode 5, and that was with um, my first guest was if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Brittany Marcel. I believe she was my very first guest, and that was a wonderful topic. It was very enlightening for a person like myself to and I chose that as a topic because you do have a lot of people in relationships that they have sex, but there's just no spark. So some of them was just pretty much just going through the motions of having sex or whatever. And so this speaking with Brittany Marcel, it was myself and Monica speaking with her. Um, just gives you some pointers on how you can rekindle the freak inside of yourself to bring back that spark in your relationship, in your bedroom. So that's what that topic was about. Another topic that we did was uh, threesome goes wrong. Now, threesome goes wrong. Uh, I believe it could have been a part of the season one, but I think it was. I think it's a part of my season 3. Okay, is the threesome goes wrong, and that was a request that I received to talk on that topic on if your partner introduced another person into the bedroom and it was a female and that person said, "Oh, I missed this D," what would be your response? Now, so that's why the threesome goes wrong because hold up, we're supposed to be introducing you into our bedroom and you done already been in here. So it's like, what would be your response if something like that was to happen? So that's what that topic was about. Then I did a topic on masturbation. I don't know if I can say that on TikTok. TikTok, y'all sensitive. But I did a topic on masturbation on if females were comfortable with masturbating their partners, and if not, if that was something that their partners did on their own and how they felt about it, kind of thing, you know. So that's what that topic was about. Y'all, I have been through a lot because by the time that we did the no masturbation, we were still on that amateur level for a while. For a while. And but our comfortability, it changed, it got better, it evolved. I will say that I did get more acquainted with speaking with you guys to the point to where that I increased my time talking to you guys on here. um and then all hell broke loose at work and I just lost a whole day and possibly two. But like I said, I'm off next week, so maybe I'll come on here. on Tuesday. Well, not this upcoming week, but I'm off the week after. So maybe I'll be able to have some time to come on here. Okay, so then we did a couple of videos with my friend Trey. He came on. He was our male guest. Now, he came not to be on the show. He just kind of wanted to sit in and just watch us. He had some free time and wanted to come hang out, but we was up here doing our filming. So he came to sit in on our filming. But in the background, he had a lot to say. So we put him on the spot. So we put him on the spot. Okay. But yeah, I it's impossible for me to go through everything that I have because I have a lot. I won't lie. I have a lot of videos, a lot of topics, a lot of shorts, and I'm just encouraging you guys to go in and just binge watch. Binge watch some of those videos and get your feel of a good laugh if you don't do anything else, because I definitely enjoyed doing the videos. I enjoyed the laughter that came with the videos and everything. And I enjoy how, as you see my background, like my office has evolved. On this side over here, my husband asked for a corner. Need I say more? And then the rest of this is mine. Where I just have, because I love reading books, and my whole plan for 2026 is to incorporate my books a little bit more than what I have been, because I haven't been incorporating them the way that I want to. So that is a goal for mine, is to incorporate my books because I love to read. And I don't mind sharing my art with you guys one day, showing y'all. Well, let's see. It's simple because I'm not doing anything. I can just quickly show y'all my art of my ladies on the wall. Excuse my Ring camera. Um, but yeah, I just like, I once I started buying stuff, it just kept happening. I just kept buying stuff, y'all. I didn't know what to do. I just kept buying stuff because I wanted to fill my wall up, and I didn't want it to be bare. And on the other wall over here by my computer, I have my motivational words, which is hustle, grind, execute, talent, grit, and success. And then it just gives a definition of what each one of them mean to me. Yeah, other than that, everything in here was meant to motivate me in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I have a photo sign that lights up that says, "I still remember when I prayed for the things I have now." Um, I'll probably never get rid of that because number one thing, I always stay humble. I always stay thankful. I always stay prayed up. I have my "Hello Gorgeous." Every day, every woman should wake up and say "Hello Gorgeous" to herself. Um, let's see. I got my other thing that says "You got this." I love elephants, so I have elephants on my shelf. I got to keep that same energy sign on my shelf. I'm a turtle person as well. I love turtles, so I have that on my shelf. And then, of course, um, this is my newest addition, my Ray Lewis. My Ray Lewis. My husband got this for me. So Ray Lewis is up there on the shelf. But yes, I appreciate everything that everyone has done with logging in, watching me, commenting, thumbs ups,
advice, everything, it's appreciative. And to run into some people at the beginning, especially at the very beginning, because I work at a warehouse. And so I had people that I did not know that was watching my stuff at work. And that was a great feeling, to know that I was reaching people that was that close to me that I did not know was that close to me, um, saying that they enjoyed my content, or they just say, "Hey, I recognize you. Hey, I just watched the video that you did. I actually like this part right here." And that was great to hear, and so that helped motivate me to keep me coming on here. And that's all I need is one ear. One ear, one somebody listen, and I am A-OK with that. I'm super duper A-OK with that. Uh, so I just want to say thank you guys for a wonderful 2 years. No, this journey was not an easy journey, but it was a journey well worth the travel. Okay. Thank y'all. I will show you guys close up my little balloons. And I did buy me a small little cake. Happy 2 years to Snack Cackle Talk. And thank y'all for helping me get this far. I appreciate it. I can't blow out my candle because I literally have a fire thing right here. But y'all get the gist, okay? I'm going to take this home. Me, the grandbabies, and Mr. Wilson, we're going to eat some cake. And I will see you guys next time. I love you guys. Thank you for everything. And I will see you next time. Bye. Thank you, Dave. My daughter is wishing me that she's proud of me. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything that she's done because she's traveled all the way down here from Jersey to help support me. Her and her friends and her significant other. I appreciate everything, everything, everything. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye, bye, bye. Maybe we should take it slow. I don't feel too comfortable jumping into something new right now.